Hey royalty! If you're on the hunt for some must-read manhwa, you're on the right video. We've got a list of awesome titles that you need to read right now. First up, we have the Reborn young lord is an assassin. Meet Cyan Vert, the illegitimate son of a duke and the Empire's top assassin. Betrayed by his righteous brother, Cyan's life seems to end just before a fatal blow to his throat. But guess what? He wakes up as a young boy again. This time, Cyan is determined to step out of the shadows and reclaim his destiny. If you're into revenge and reincarnation, this is a new manhwa you don't want to miss. Next, let's talk about the Book of Abyss. After finishing an apocalyptic novel, Chang Ting realizes that the world is transforming to match the book's events. With skyscrapers disappearing and monsters emerging, he uses his knowledge to acquire special abilities and confront the challenges ahead. As reality mimics the novel, Chang Ting's journey to unravel the secrets of the abyssal seeds will keep you hooked till the very end. Imagine a protagonist who can replicate anyone's skills. That's the premise of Your Talent Is Mine. After failing to save his sister from apocalyptic events caused by alien beasts, our MC gains the ability to replicate his opponent's skills. With this power, he sets out to change his fate and take on the heavens. This manhwa is an underrated gem blending science fiction and fantasy with a strong storyline and impressive artwork. Next, we have Revenge of the Iron-Blooded Sword Hound. This manhwa is all about Vikir, a loyal dog to the Baskerville family. Betrayed and executed by the very family he served, Vikir gets a second chance at life. Regressing to his infancy, he uses his knowledge to monopolize resources and seek revenge on his father, the family head. This manhwa is intense, with a gripping plot and stellar artwork. If you loved solo leveling, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Our next recommendation is Pick Me Up. Imagine being a top-ranked player in a notoriously difficult mobile gacha game, and then waking up as a level 1-star hero named Hanuslot. That's what happens to Loki, the master ranked 5th in the world. To get back to Earth, he must lead a group of heroes through the game's 100th floor. This is a thrilling tale of determination and hard-earned victories. If you love underdog stories, you'll love this one. Next up is the world's best engineer. Suho Kim, a civil engineering student, falls asleep reading a fantasy novel and wakes up as Lloyd Frontra, a lazy noble with a mountain of debt. Using his engineering skills, Suho designs inventions to avert a disastrous future. If you enjoy stories where modern knowledge meets a less advanced world, with a good dose of humor, this manhwa is for you. Then there's Damn Reincarnation. Our main character was the dumbest yet most loyal member of a hero's party and died protecting the hero. Reborn as a descendant of the hero, he discovers that his former companions made a peace treaty with the demons instead of defeating them. Determined to become stronger than the hero, he takes full advantage of his new and more powerful body. This underrated manhwa has awesome artwork and a gripping storyline. Next, we have Unrivaled Necromancer. The strongest human among the 9 stars in the Tower of Gods and Demons, our MC is betrayed and killed by 7 others. Thanks to a soul-related skill, he reincarnates 10 years in the future, ready to reclaim his position and get his revenge. This manhwa combines epic battles, leveling up, and a resilient main character. The artwork is fantastic, making it a must-read. Next up, we have Debuff Master. Our MC T-Sun gets cornered by a rival guild, but is saved by Deos, a level 999 hidden NPC who takes him under his wing as a disciple. T-Sun learns to weaken enemies and finish them in one hit, transforming into the strongest gamer around. For fans of dungeon and game manhwa, this series is a must-read filled with strategic battles and epic power-ups. Coming next we have Reaper of the Drifting Moon. If you loved Legend of the Northern Blade, you'll want to check out Reaper of the Drifting Moon. Our orphaned MC is kidnapped by assassins and thrown into a dark pit, fighting to survive and becoming an assassin himself. The character development and artwork are top tier, delivering a hot revenge storyline as he takes on a myriad of foes. Next, we have starting as the Black Dragon Boss. A game is turned into reality, bringing the era of changing professional classes. Our MC Su Yang changed his class and became a simple warrior. But unexpectedly, he discovered that he had a system which turned him into the level 99 Black Dragon Boss. The first time he tried to connect with the boss, he encountered a guild standing in front of him. Facing those high-class changers who were armed to the teeth, Su Yang casually spewed a mouthful of black fire and wipes out the whole team, obtaining the guild's items, techniques, and an abundant supply of experience points. This is an awesome manhwa with an overpowered MC who takes advantage of his part-time job as a boss to crazily level up. Next, we have Beast Familiars for All, Awakening of Mythical Talents. Speaking of manhwa that brings new world-building elements to the table, it is undeniable that there have been quite a few successful manhwa over the decade, where the MC is in a world where humans and beasts become companions. And yeah, in this manhwa, our main character is reborn in such a world, where to level up he trains beasts and makes them overpowered thanks to his system. This manhwa is quite awesome, and I strongly recommend it for people who are into shonen. You will be amazed by how clean and attractive the artwork looks, and the MC is quite a likable fellow. Check out the Chaebeol's youngest son. Our main character works his way up in a top company, only to be betrayed and killed by its owners. He gets a second chance as the youngest son of the very Chaebeol family that owns the company. Fueled by anger and ambition, he aims to take over the company. This manhwa is packed with drama and has incredible artwork. If you're into stories of corporate intrigue and revenge, this one's for you. And next, we have the Eternal Supreme. The Eternal Supreme follows Gu Faiyang, one of the strongest martial emperors, who reincarnates 15 years after his death as Lai Yunxiao. Now, he's on a heaven-defying journey to surpass the innumerable geniuses of his time. With 240-plus chapters, this cultivation manhwa stands out for its unique storyline and shameless yet compelling main character. Definitely worth a read. Next on our list is White Dragon Duke, Pendragon. Follow the story of Raven Vault, the second son of the disgraced noble family. Promised a pardon, he joins the dreaded Raksha Corps to fight monsters, surviving 10 brutal years. Just before his final mission, Raven dies only to be reborn as Eren Pendragon, heir to the Pendragon Duchy. If you love kingdom-building stories with epic twists, this manhwa is for you. Moving on, we have the 10,000 Races Invasion. In a chaotic era of universal superpowers and external threats, everyone is drafted to defend humanity. Our protagonist, Nan Ziring, initially scorned for choosing a support role, awakens 5 great abilities and silently prepares to protect humanity. This manhwa is packed with crazy fight scenes and an insanely overpowered main character. Definitely a gem worth reading. Next up, imagine having a recurring nightmare about zombies that ruins your health. That's the life of the MC in Apex Future Martial Arts. But one day he fights back in the dream, gains martial powers, and discovers a system that lets him travel 10,000 years into a ruined future. Now, he must master future martial arts to prevent the world's destruction. With stunning artwork and insane fight scenes, this manhwa is a visual paradise and a thrilling ride. Our third pick is Ancient Gods Games. Lin Hao, a high schooler with a mysterious age, is kidnapped by an ancient god along with 5,000 others. They must navigate new worlds, survive as warriors, and constantly strive to grow stronger. But Lin Hao, armed with unique and overpowered cheat skills, stands out in this thrilling shonen and beast-taming manhwa. If you love adventure and epic battles, this one's for you. Next, we have Swallowed Star. In Swallowed Star, Luo Feng navigates a post-apocalyptic world teeming with sentient monsters. Determined to become a warrior, he faces increasingly powerful foes. This manhwa is a must-read for action lovers, with heart-pounding sequences, a futuristic setting, and a gripping storyline. At number 3, we have the Betrayal of Shadow. Sal Cooper, once the most loyal shadow of the Cooper family, is betrayed and abused by those he served. Learning that his life was orchestrated to benefit Alan, the new family head, Sal reverses the magic binding him and reclaims his stolen abilities through his own death. But he regresses to when he was 3 years old. Sal's second chance promises a thrilling story of revenge and redemption set in a medieval era. Next, we have Rise of the Demon King. Now, let's talk about Rise of the Demon King. This hidden gem of a cultivation manhwa spans more than 390 chapters and follows Xiao Lang, a guy who thinks he's just a poor nobody. In reality, he's from a powerful hidden family. As the story unfolds, Xiao Lang discovers just how overpowered his abilities truly are. With clean translation and a protagonist who initially undervalues his own strength, This manhwa is both exciting and engaging. The artwork is fantastic, and the touch of a harem theme adds extra spice. Next, we have I Became the King by Scavenging. Our protagonist Yi King transmigrates into a world of dungeons and awakenings, only to be deemed trash among his peers. Left for dead in a dungeon, he managed to unlock the hidden class Scavenger. This manhwa is another incredible story with an insanely overpowered main character stuck at level 1. Similar to I Am the Shadow Reverend, the main character is thought of as nothing but trash after awakening, but he is insanely overpowered in reality. Miss it at number. Next, we have Monster Pet Evolution. In Monster Pet Evolution, the world has undergone a cataclysm, giving rise to a new profession, monster trainers. Our protagonist, Gao Peng, dreams big in this monster-infested world. With his overpowered monster evolution system, he sets out to turn the most insignificant creatures into powerful beasts. If you're a fan of Astral Pet Store, this manhwa should be on your must-read list. It's an exciting journey of growth and evolution, both for Gao Peng and his monsters. Next, we have Invincible at the start. Our protagonist, Chen Chang'an, is perpetually hunted by monsters, demons, and ghosts who crave his holy body, believing that consuming him will grant them immortality. Talk about having a target on your back. One day, a female ghost tries to devour him, and that's when Chen awakens the Invincible domain system. Armed with this new power, he goes on a rampage, fighting immortals, demons, and gods to expand his domain across countless universe worlds. If you're into stories with overpowered main characters right from the get-go, this manhwa is your jam. The fight scenes and artwork are absolutely stunning. Next, we have the Doomsday Ruthless Man. In this manhwa, Earth is affected by unknown energy, natural disasters, and doomsday descended. Our protagonist, Su Chen, struggled through the apocalypse and managed to enter the safe zone, but was betrayed by his girlfriend only to die in the end. However, he unexpectedly regressed to 1 month before the arrival of the disaster. Now, he sets out to monopolize every resources and get his revenge. This manhwa combines great story progression with incredible artwork, making it a must-read. Next up is Magic Emperor. Shuo Yifan, the all-powerful demon emperor, gets betrayed and reincarnates as a lowly servant bonded to Lady Luo. Determined to break the spell that bound him and elevate her family, he dives into a world of psychological warfare. This manhwa isn't just about being strong, it's about understanding the twisted games people play. It's a must-read if you love complex characters and mind games. Next up is Martial God Regressed to Level 2. The Battle.net game, once seen as just another game, turns into a nightmare for humanity. When mankind repeatedly fails to complete quests, they're erased from existence except for our MC the Martial Saint. His skill Nameless Divine Art resists deletion, catching the attention of the gods. They send him back in time with his memories intact. Determined to save Korea and his niece from a grim fate, he sets out to change the future. This fast-paced manhwa delivers an incredible story and breathtaking artwork, so don't miss out. Next up is Moonslayer. If you're an MMORPG fan, this one's for you. Our main character's brother vanishes while playing a game, leading him to join the game company and search for clues. After 2 years, he discovers some and creates cheat codes to dive into the game. But the plot twist, he becomes a skeleton and can't log out, trapped in a map filled with overpowered bosses. It's an insane ride with top-notch artwork. Next, we have Imprisoned 1 million years. My disciples are all over the world. Ever wondered what it's like to wake up after 1 million years? Lu Chen, our main character, can tell you. Trapped in the Chaos Realm, he wakes up to a world completely changed. His former pet is now a king, and a girl he once helped is now an immortal. This story is all about an overpowered MC who's constantly underestimated. If you love epic tales of transformation and discovery, don't miss this one. Then there's Heavenly Demon Instructor. This one hits hard. Our MC loses his parents to a sudden portal impact and is left to protect his unconscious sibling, enduring bullying and humiliation. Desperate and out of options, he contemplates ending it all so his brother can get government aid. But just as he's about to give up, he awakens with the power of the legendary Heavenly Demon. Now, he's insanely powerful and ready to fight back, all thanks to his new master's teachings. The art is legit and unlike other manhwas. This MC doesn't hide his powers. It's an epic tale of redemption and power. Next, we have God of Martial Arts. Martial arts are the only path to respect in the world of this Manhua. The strength of a weak martial artist can only crush boulders. The strength of a strong martial artist can split rivers and even flatten mountains. The God of Martial Arts Manhua has gained immense popularity owing to its captivating narrative and well-crafted world, which follows characters on their quest to become the most powerful and unbeatable powerhouse. And of course, this is one of the insane revenge Manhua out there. The main character was plotted against and got kicked out of his family as the legitimate young master. But things turn around for him after being accepted and carefully nurtured by a sect. Sadly, this sect got betrayed and wiped out, leaving our main character as the only surviving member after the sacrifice of the sect leader and elders to protect him. This Manhua has over 600 chapters, and you will not be bored reading it. Next, we have I Am Invincible in the fantasy world of the apocalypse. In a world where corpse cultivation thrives, Chen Yuan is betrayed by a villainous person. But he unexpectedly awakens the All Things extraction system, which enables him to extract cultivation, techniques, spiritual energy, and more from any deceased entity. With the system's support, Chen Yuan embarks on a journey of battling monsters, leveling up, and making significant allies, all while facing various trials. This Manhua is a fantastic fusion of zombie apocalypse and cultivation genres, offering a fresh and gripping storyline you won't want to miss. Next, we've got the world after the fall. Picture this. Humans are summoned to a tower to save the world, clearing different levels until they hit floor 77. Then, boom, a stone that can send them back in time makes its appearance. Most take the easy way out, but not our boy Yihuan. He's the last man standing, refusing to abandon the fight. This manhwa is intense, gripping, and the artwork? Top-notch. Even if some monsters look a bit off, trust me, this one's worth every page. Next, we have Spare Me, Great Lord. What happens when spiritual energy returns to the world? Our MC Lu Shu gets stronger by taunting others. Thanks to his negative emotion system, he becomes a powerhouse by annoying people. All he wants is to protect his sister, but destiny has other plans. Follow Lu Shu, the great demon king, as he wreaks havoc in this hilarious and action-packed manhwa. Coming next, we have My Journey to Become Invincible from Big Spending. In this manhwa, Yifeng gets the Invincible Big Spending system after transmigrating. He levels up by spending massive amounts of money. Sounds trashy? Think again. The unique storyline and gorgeous artwork make this a captivating read. Who knew spending money could be so powerful? Moving on, let's talk about Plus 99 Wooden Stick. Our MC is a total loser both in real life and in his VR game. Betrayed and robbed by his own teammates, his luck changes when he stumbles upon a maxed out wooden stick. Yes, a stick. It's so OP that he starts wrecking anyone who dares to cross him. The storyline is a blast, and the art keeps getting better as you go. It's a wild ride from zero to hero. Next, we have Martial Arts Reign. Enter Martial Arts Reign, where Yiming, the rising star of the Yi family, faces betrayal and deception from his own kin. His relatives shatter his meridians, destroy his martial power, and shackle him, but Yiming never gives up. He's determined to exact revenge on the Huang family for murdering his parents. Unbeknownst to him, he's caught in a larger conspiracy. Despite a rocky start with messy translation, the story picks up and delivers an incredible narrative. And yes, it features the funniest dragon you'll ever see. Seriously, don't miss it. For all you solo leveling fans, the lone SSS-Class summoner is a new gem. Zhang Zi awakens with an SSS-Class summoning talent in a world invaded by demons. Instead of flaunting his power, he hides it and grows in secret. This manhwa nails it with plot, storyline, and artwork, making it a must-read. Next up is Yuan Zun. Step into a world of chaos and conflict with Yuan Zun. Our young hero here wields a mysterious pen with immense power, facing off against formidable foes. The story is filled with epic battles and thrilling action sequences, making it impossible to put down. The characters are deeply developed, and the artwork is simply stunning. This one's a page-turner for sure. Next, we have I Am the Fated Villain. Who says the main character has to be a hero? Gu Chang finds himself in a fantasy world where the destined protagonist wants him dead. With everyone envying him and a female lead love smitten by him, Gu Chang uses his wits and a special system to turn the tables. This anti-hero story is a refreshing take on the genre, packed with intrigue and clever twists. Next, we have the Evil Ring. 18 years ago, a prophecy emerged that a boy with a black ring, and deemed inferior, would rewrite the survival rules of the world of the gifted. The only remaining descendant of the divine tier status, Shannon, wears a black ring and leaves as an inferior being in the filthy exile zone. However, his peaceful life is shattered when his identity is exposed, and the top-tier forces, seeing him as a threat, send out an assassination squad to kill Shannon. But 5 gifted individuals who have existed since childhood to protect Shannon are summoned at the same time. They rush to the exile zone to protect the last descendant of the divine tier gifted ones, and a battle among the rings is about to ignite. Though fresh out the shelves of Manhwa, this manhwa promises a thrilling and action-packed story. Make sure to put this on your must-read list. Next, we have the Night King who returned with a god. Our main character is reincarnated into a world of swords and magic, eventually becoming a holy knight and king. But after demons invade, he fights for 200 years, becoming the last human standing. Unbeknownst to him, his world turns into a dangerous dungeon connected to Earth. When he returns to Earth, he finds it transformed, with powerful people everywhere. He hides his origins and schemes to build his power, aiming to conquer territories. This manhwa is packed with top-notch artwork and an engaging storyline. Next up, we have Apotheosis. Liu Zhang was born rich, but ends up a slave after his family falls apart. With his sister kidnapped and his life in ruins, he stumbles upon a divine technique that changes everything. Apotheosis is all about fighting against fate and rising from the ashes. With over 1,000 chapters, it's a long but incredibly rewarding journey. Last but not least, we have the beginning after the end. If you're a fan of Mushoku Tensei, you'll love this one. The strongest man and king, RMC, is assassinated in his sleep and reincarnated in an ordinary family in another world. With his unmatched magic power and swordsmanship, he's ready to give us an incredible performance. This manhwa is truly underrated and features stunning artwork. That's all for now. Folks, grab your favorite snacks, find a comfy spot, and dive into these amazing manhwa. Happy reading!